and it is having a field day on social media. Everybody is talking about it. Camidoh came out with a video today, and the visuals is eye-catchy, and everybody is talking about it. So if you want to have a glimpse of what I'm saying, you will just want to go and check it out. Nana?
Definitely. I think I've seen bits or pieces of it.
Yes.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I would not be surprised if it's one of the dope things. Yeah,
Exactly.
one of those dope.
We love it when it's dope from our side.
Oh yeah. No, when is this dope from Africa? I like it.
Okay, I'm being very partial here, right? But yeah, we love it anyway. So yeah, talking about music, Stonebwoy had a private listening for his Fifth Dimension album, and it was nice. A few people passed through.
Yeah,
it was fun watching it. Like, you know, a lot of celebrities all gathered in one place for a very nice time with Stonebwoy. It's fun, like it's heartwarming. I just saw it, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like, I loved it.
Well, big shout out to Stonebwoy, man, and the team for putting together. I watched the listening session. Interestingly, the way they planned the event, everybody had a headphone.
It was classic.
Yeah, it's new to the industry, because normally we sit down and we have the conversation and the place for everybody to listen to. But this time, it looks like we're having the influence of whatever he learns outside. When he comes back home, he adds it to the industry.
What
so those are very good.
When you are signed up to Def Jam, I mean, hey, you know what do you expect? Like,
okay.
Yeah, so like, you know, the movement and all that, we loving it. I mean, this is innovative.
Yeah.
So whenever we get to a point where things are new and exciting, we are here to talk about it, definitely. And perhaps props up to Stonebwoy and his team. I love it. Like I just said.
And from one dancehall artist to the other, big shout out to the men like Shatta. He's also out with this album, man.
Mali, and it's trending also.
Yeah, it's also doing very well. With all the controversies that is coming along with it, but it's still trending.
It's still trending.
We might have a surprise for you on Shatta, possibly very, very soon. So let's see how that one goes.
Yeah. All right, so that's all good. And talking about, we are still on music.
Yeah.
You earlier on played his song, and you talked about how he was out of the limelight for some time. It is actually very intentional because of one or two complications. But hey,
I guess you're talking about KiDi.
Yes, when he said he'll be back, he was really serious about it. That was just by the way.
But if genuinely, let's say in the future, we realize that he didn't have stroke, because the way people were pushing the story, it was that bad.
It's bad.
It was that bad.
It's actually very bad.
Because for you to say somebody has stroke without any facts, that is way out of the line.
Reason why I never talked about it. Actually, what I do is when anything is trending, I wouldn't really talk about it if I don't really know the source, because interestingly, his management, Richie, came out to say that you know, people should stop the news that they were trending, that there was nothing wrong with the gentleman. He had to rest a little, and that's it. But hey, you know, typical Ghanaians, we want juicy stuff, and people would trend anything to, you know, be on the timeline, and that is what happened with KiDi. But says this by himself. He said a little under 2 months ago, he made the painful decision to cancel one of his tours and take care of his health, which included him taking time off social media. So if you checked, you'd realize that right off from somewhere in the middle of February till now, KiDi was just, you know, off social media as well. And now he just made a post, and I like the last part of it. He said, "I'm glad to be back, to be doing what I love most, creating music and performing for you. Thanks for sticking out with me. Love, KiDi." Yes, we love you too, and we definitely want you back in the studio. Cookies, I'm sure by now, the comeback is coming with a nice
yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So big shout out to you, KiDi, as well as the entire Links team. I'm sure there's a lot of explanation behind whatever happened, because it's not just for you to just cancel tour, but for the fact that people said he had stroke,
which is not nice,
and that was way below the belt. Nice. So hey, the good news is he has officially released a statement, and it's going to be good. It's going to be very, very, very good.
And talking about KiDi, there's a lookalike out there, someone that looks like KiDi.
Yeah, the lookalike squad. I've seen them.
Yes,
I've seen them.
Most of them are trending, and I am not here.
I've seen KiDi. I've seen Mr. Drew's lookalike. I've seen. It looks like now they work as a team.
The problem here is there are two teams right now who are clashing. There are two sets of the lookalikes.
Two sets of lookalike.
Yes.
So to explain it to your listeners, let me tell you. That means there are two sets of people who are not the real people.
Exactly.
Who are now what?
Trying to be. And you know what's funny? In the first set, the ones that we got to know first, the Kwame Eugene doesn't look like the Kwame Eugene. The Kim Promise doesn't look like the Kim Promise.
Yeah.
But then in the second set, I think one of them has one that looks like Kwame Eugene.
I saw the medical.
And then the second set also has someone that looks exactly like Kim Promise. But my issue is I don't want to give my
but wait, I saw the medical. The medical did not look medical for me.
It didn't look medical for you. You need to go to the hospital for a checkup.
It's like nah. This one, no, it's not medical.
No, but the other group, the Kim Promise, doesn't look like Kim Promise. So my issue with them right now is now they've come out to actually clarify that they don't go to show, they don't book for shows to collect money and then go and just perform on their part. But then there was one where the Kwame Eugene lookalike from I think the second set or the first set went to perform at the show, and I mean if you don't look clearly you would think it's Kwame because Kwame Eugene likes this, the way he dresses and all that with some striped, everything looked like Kwame Eugene from afar. Then he said that happened somewhere in last year and he was questioned, and then he told people that in fact he went on a rant on a TikTok live to actually address this whole thing, and it's very funny. But my issue was clarified. The fact that you are using somebody's picture, looks, his sweat and blood to collect, if they are collecting money. Yes, because it takes a lot to create. All right, creativity is sweat and blood. All right, so and then they came on a rant and they were talking about how people were coming at them and all that. And my problem is, how do you pick somebody you look like and go parading as a person?
Okay, so we have, I like the fact that now people are trying to see our stars like stars. Yeah, because
and then they're emulating
them, but not to the extent that you defraud people or you scam people out of it. That is bad. But if Kwame Eugene is getting the recognition and people are dressing like him, that means like we are getting to the era where we can also have our own stars that we can hold on, to a high esteem. So hey,
but
big shout out
what's
to
funny? They actually have their Momo account. One of them said his job is actually to be a lookalike.
His job,
yeah. All of
which
them.
one is that? Is that Kim Promise or which one?
That one.
The Kim Promise.
But interestingly, all this going on and forth, Adam had something to say. He was ranting on Twitter, telling people this is not right. And then interestingly, we had Medical also come to say that if they don't know and they perform any of his songs, in fact, his fans would have to beat them. It's not like a threat. And then I think this afternoon I saw something on DKB who actually said something very funny about this whole thing, and it's trending. Sarkodie posted them and all that. But my point, as I said earlier on, is there is no reason why you should go parading yourself as someone.
So there's no reason why you go parading yourself as Kim Promise. It makes you look like Prince Promise. Yeah. You're not a king yet. Still to come on the show's continuous great music. Currently getting served with the trains from Kukwa Dogza. You can join the conversation about the lookalike, also about Stonebwoy's Fifth Dimension album. Mali album was equally out. And as I said, very, very soon we'll be talking to the man Spiky about the use of AI. Interestingly, people use AI to impersonate as president, as artists, as actors. Yeah, so we get more knowledge about that one too as well. But bear in mind, if any of your friends are celebrating his or her birthday, just say hi to the person. WhatsApp line is 0500,202. Big shout out to Kara inside Sphincters, Debbie inside Sphincters, Chef Lai inside Teshi bro. The man like Fifi inside Danceman, and everybody texting. Later on, we'll open the phone lines for a short time so you guys can say hi to your loved ones.
Before we end this trending thing, okay? Abby, how would you even think about this? Now they're saying that for the first time in the history of men, the men actually won over women. And there's a meme going on
the first time in the
history of
men,
divorce and men.
Yeah,
that's the first time that a man actually won, and they are happy about it.
How?
Oh, okay. I like the fact that you asked how. If you go on social media right now, a certain PSG star who is paid 1 million euros every month is trending. Your guy. Okay, you see that he's your guy. Suddenly he's your guy. Hey.
You know what? Tell people. Yeah, I want you to feel free to express yourself. Tell people. Yeah.
Okay. So the PSG star is called Achraf Hakimi.
Achraf Hakimi. Yeah.
He cheated on his wife, and he brought in a woman into their home. So the wife decided to take him to court on divorce.
1.3 FM.
And during the divorce proceedings, she requested that their assets be divided into two, especially on the man's part.
Chimpe,
that's it.
Yeah.
And then it goes on, and at the end of the proceedings, it was realized that the gentleman had no assets to his name.
He doesn't have even one.
No assets to his name.
Yeah.
Interesting twist. The assets were actually in the name of his mother. But I get why this happened, because when the gentleman married, if you do the calculation, he's 24 now.
Yeah.
The lady is like 36. He married a bit earlier. He married at 19 years old.
Yeah.
So if I have a son at that age, getting married to a woman a little older than him,
so you advise your son
I would definitely do that. So it's not about being
What do you say you do? What? Like
I would definitely protect my son's assets if I can keep it under my name.
In what way?
Keeping it under my name, yes.
Okay.
If he wants to buy icebox jewelries, he has to pass through me. Yeah. So that's what happens. So people are happy about it. But I am actually looking at it from the fact that he swindled his wife. You cheated on a woman.
Yeah.
She takes you to court for divorce. And then you come around, you do a turnaround, and then all your assets are not even here.
He didn't do a turnaround.
He suffered for nothing.
It was so there's two sides to the story.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one being normally, you know what happens in the States. If I have 2 billion and I have an issue with my wife, you split it into two.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this happened before. So in the lady's mind, it was done long time. So he didn't. It wasn't even. If it was part of the plan, right now, I would see.
You should see the memes that are going
But all the gentlemen are happy about it. Yeah.
Oh yes.
We have actors. We have people who have been divorced in the past saying they should have done that, but in the twist of all this, all I'm saying is he took one for the team. And we are proud of him, not for cheating. Yeah,
exactly.
But
we should say the facts clear.
Yeah, not for cheating, but for whatever he did.
Some people are actually comparing this whole thing to what happened to Atilamte, what happened with...
There
was this...
Tiger Woods lost millions of dollars.
So there are a lot of stories around that line.
Kanye West currently is paying $200,000 a month.
Yes.
Yeah, child support.
And then a former Arsenal star, an Ivorian star called Emmanuel Ogboy, also lost all his millions to his Belgian wife in a divorce. And he came down and he married someone from the local setting, and he's happy.
Yeah.
All the money
this
lost.
Mother's Day, we are celebrating it large.
Eyes clear.
Yeah.
Money finished.
Nothing day, finito. And as somebody says, Obetina Juana Sobeko. No, my interest still, man. This Mother's Day, we are celebrating it with a reason, with a passion. Transfer of accounts.
The things that are happening. This very one that I want to read for people to hear. It says, "Congrats, Achraf Hakimi, first man to defeat Slay Queen without talking." Ooh. Like, who does that? Come on, guys.
Okay, so that is it. On the trend side from the lovely lady Cook.